Lesotho's security organs have sounded the alarm over alleged military camps on South African farms. It's claimed that Basotho youth are receiving training, allegedly posing a threat to the kingdom. These are called Land Reclaimers.
A group calling itself Malata Naha is backed by foreign interests and is engaged in a campaign of misinformation to lure young people to its training facilities. According to local media, the Malata group stated that certain members of parliament and undocumented foreign nationals are suspected of participating in these operations.
These are people who are training in order to claim back some territories that Lesotho believes it lost to South Africa. And so is the mission here to train these young people or to train these men from Lesotho in order to come to South Africa and cause some kind of war in order to take back these territories?
You know what? Actually, it's taken us by surprise. We never thought we'd have such a thing, because our belief was that if there is anything like that, reclaiming of the territory, it had to be undertaken peacefully or through negotiations. We have discovered that they have been recruited to join this military training in some of the farms in South Africa. So this is what we have come across.
Yes.
And we're warning the Basotho that there is such something like that which is taking place, which might and has a likelihood of causing confusion and, of course, a disrupting peace in the country, as the case may be.
Okay, we'll talk about the implications of this training. But who is doing the training and how widespread is it in South Africa? Because the authorities here should be extremely worried about this.
Certainly, yes. This was where the infancy stray, because it was just starting. It had about a week or two when we came across it. And the target, as I said, are Basotho citizens. And some of the South Africans have been recruited into this thing. We have gathered that some of the people have been recruited into this thing. There is a movement here, I don't know if it's a movement or something like that, which is calling itself Malata Naha. You recall that there has been a lot of a call for return of the so-called conquered territory and things like that. And then there were some people who called themselves Malata Naha, who said they were organizing themselves to claim the land, which they say belongs to Basotho. And they said, they named themselves Basotho land something, Basotho land, but they didn't really call the name, but they call themselves Basotho, but Malata Naha by themselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are the guys who are behind this.
Lesotho's bold move. Citizens train for land reclamation in South Africa. Authorities in the Kingdom of Lesotho insist they have credible information about Basotho undergoing military-style training in certain farms within South Africa as part of the growing campaign to fight for the contentious land in South Africa's provinces. The land being claimed includes parts of Free State, Eastern Cape, Mpumalanga, Northern Cape, and KwaZulu-Natal provinces. Earlier this month, a Lesotho member of parliament, Dr. Chipo Lifelo, leader of the Basotho Covenant movement, a political party that has been leading the charge in demanding the return of Lesotho's stolen land, which is part of current-day South Africa, was arrested and charged in the Mountain Kingdom. Lifelo faces serious charges, including sedition and incitement. He is also accused of violating the dignity and reputation of Lesotho's royal family by allegedly declaring himself the paramount chief of Basotholand and encouraging young Basotho to prepare for armed struggle. It is alleged that audio clips circulating on social media platforms prove these claims. Lifelo has been leading the charge, calling for certain sections of South Africa to be declared Lesotho's territory. Lifelo wants the land to be returned to the governance of Lesotho. Earlier this year, Lifelo traveled to the United Nations, where he submitted a claim that seeks to reclaim land lost during the colonial era. However, Lesotho's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Relations distanced itself from Lifelo, stating he was acting on his own agenda, and the UN trip was not sanctioned by the Maseru government. This week, National Commissioner of the Lesotho Mounted Police Service, LMPS, Advocate Barotho Matsoso, told Newsroom Africa that the information regarding the military-style training of Lesotho in South Africa is credible. Matsoso said the militant group calls itself Malata Naha, Land Reclaimers, is active within the borders of South Africa and seems to be ready to take over. It is not necessarily young Lesotho, but Lesotho nationals of different ages. We have discovered that they have been recruited to join this military training in some of the farms in South Africa. This is what we have come across. He added that the program has the possibility of disrupting peace and security in the region. Some South African citizens, according to Matsoso, have been sucked into the military-style training program at unidentified farms. Last week, Prime Minister of Lesotho, Samuel Maykane, issued a statement following the arrest of Lifelo, adding that his government had uncovered that the ongoing actions were intended to disrupt peace, security, and national stability. The land at the heart of the contended areas was historically inhabited by Lesotho, people from southern Africa's Bantu ethnic group, who represent the ultimate majority of Lesotho nationals. Last year, a motion was put before Parliament in Lesotho, seeking to reclaim large swaths of land from South Africa. The motion seeks to have the Lesotho Parliament declare the entire Free State province, which borders Lesotho and other areas in South Africa, as part of the small mountain kingdom, surrounded by South Africa. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks.